Today, I'm going to share the best and the worst locations to live in Salt Lake City. This list will include neighborhoods in Salt Lake, as well as cities that are just a short drive to downtown. Whether you're transferring here from another state or just wanting to move closer to the city, this might be the most important video that you watch. This will give you a solid understanding of the best places to live, as well as the areas that you should avoid. Because I place such a high priority on safety, at the end of this video, I'll share several popular areas that fell out of the top 10 due to high crime rates. And I'll share some of the most dangerous places near Capital City. I'm gonna start with number 10 and work my way down to the best place to live in or around Salt Lake City. Okay, let's get to it. Number 10, Murray. This city's in the center of the valley, just 10 to 15 minutes south of Salt Lake City. It's best known for Murray Park and Fashion Place Mall, so you can easily find loads of great shopping and restaurants. The schools here are above average. Area Vibes gave Murray an F safety rating overall, but a C- for violent crime. According to Realtor.com, the median sold price of Murray is $517,000. Now you might be surprised to see a city on this list with an F rating, but crime tends to be higher the closer you get to the big city. If safety is your primary concern, there are loads of incredible locations in Utah further from downtown. Number 9, East Bench. This popular neighborhood sprawls along the mountains along the east side, providing incredible views of the valley. East Bench is a quiet, semi-suburban, family-friendly location just 4 miles from downtown. Being so close to nature, you're sure to see wildlife, and the schools are top-notch. You can quickly get to the University of Utah, and you'll find loads of popular activities like Hogle Zoo. With plenty of restaurants and shopping, this is one of the nicer areas in the Salt Lake Valley. For safety, East Bench grades out with a C-, just below par for the state. The median sold price is nearly $820,000. Number 8, Centerville is a family-friendly community located 14 miles north of Salt Lake City. If you don't mind living a little further from the city, this is considered to be one of the best places to live in Utah. Housing is affordable, and most people in Centerville own their homes. You'll find great schools, plenty of shopping, coffee shops, parks, and hiking trails. Centerville receives a B+ crime rating overall and an A+ for violent crimes. Realtor.com shows the median sold price to be around $400,000. Number 7, Millcreek. Located 8 miles to the southeast of downtown, it offers a dense suburban feel. This family-friendly area is known for its diverse population with cultural attractions, art galleries, museums, live music, and more. Millcreek offers loads of parks with hiking, biking, and even horse riding trails. The schools here are excellent at all levels. Homeownership rates are high, but it's considered to be one of the more expensive areas in the Salt Lake Valley. Area Vibes gives Millcreek a B+ crime rating overall, but an A- for violent crime. The median sold price is $620,000. Number 6, Wasatch Hollow. This is one of the most sought after neighborhoods in Salt Lake City. It's just 4 miles from downtown to the south in the foothills of the Wasatch Mountains. This neighborhood is very walkable with Wasatch Hollow Park and the preserve running through the neighborhood. This includes an area where you can let your dog run wild. You'll also find trails meandering through 11 acres of lush green space with massive trees, a creek, and a pond. The city almost disappears. This alone makes Wasatch Hollow one of the best neighborhoods in Salt Lake. And even with all this green space, you'll find plenty of restaurants, shopping, coffee shops, and more. Area Vibes gives Wasatch Hollow a C+, which means crime is closer to par for the state. The B- for violent crimes means that this is an extremely safe area for being so close to the city. The median sold price is around $775,000. Now, just real quick, if you find this helpful, please give me a thumbs up. For the best real estate tips and trends, please subscribe and ring the bell. It allows me to keep making videos to help awesome people just like you. Thanks. Okay, number 5, Sandy. This awesome location is 15 miles directly south of Salt Lake City. Sandy offers loads of job opportunities if you don't want to drive all the way to Salt Lake City. Or if you're a techie, you can just head to Silicon Slopes 15 miles to the south in Lehigh. You can enjoy Cowabunga Bay Water Park or the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium, home to more than 4,000 unique creatures from all over the world. Sandy's close to great hiking trails and Rio Tinto Stadium if you like professional soccer. Or head to the shops at Southtown where you'll find plenty of shopping or dining options and even an American Ninja Warrior training center. Sandy earns a B+ safety rating, which is 20% lower than the Utah average. And for violent crime, they get an A-. The median sold price is nearly $650,000. Or you might consider the city of Draper. It borders Sandy just a little further south from the big city at the far south end of the valley. Draper spreads across the mountainside, offering some incredible views. And Draper is even safer, earning an overall A rating and an A+ for violent crime. Number 4, Greater Avenues. I really wanted to put this location in the top 3 due to its popularity and proximity to downtown. That being said, this is Salt Lake's oldest and best neighborhood, with Mormons living next to liberals, but it tends to lean more conservative. Most residents are young professionals who rent their homes. Here you'll find diverse restaurants, trendy bars, coffee shops, and some great parks. And yes, there is a nightlife. You're also near the state capitol, Temple Square, the Delta Center, home of the Utah Jazz, plus the Gateway and City Creek shopping centers. Many consider Greater Avenues to be the safest neighborhood in the city. Area Vibes gave Greater Avenues an overall C+ safety rating, but a B- for violent crimes. These are incredible scores for being this close to downtown. The median home value is roughly $780,000, with prices up to $13 million. Number 3, Cottonwood Heights. This beautiful mountainside city sits iconically along the East Bench, 15 miles from downtown. You'll find good schools, and it's mostly conservative, family-friendly location. Cottonwood Heights has a good mix of restaurants, including some popular coffee shops and pubs, which means there is some semblance of a nightlife. And there's plenty of shopping as well. The winter weather here is amplified, so if you like winter sports, it's just a short drive up Big or Low Cottonwood Canyons to popular ski resorts like Alta, Solitude, Snowbird, and Brighton. In the summer, the mountains offer rock climbing and incredible trails for hiking and biking, among other things. Popular family activities include Mountain View Park and the Cottonwood Heights Rec Center. It offers 3 large pools with a high dive and water slides. Cottonwood Heights earns an overall A- safety rating, but more impressively, an A+ for violent crime. The median sold price here is $750,000. Number 2, Holladay. This luxurious and scenic town is only 11 miles south of downtown, nestled in the foothills of the Wasatch Mountains. Not only are you close to the city, but you're just minutes from a national forest and the canyon. Holladay is home to some of the most desirable real estate and exclusive neighborhoods in the state. You'll find a nice mix of young professionals and families, as well as retirees. Most residents own their homes, and the schools here are top-notch. Of course, this upscale metro offers fine dining and high-end shops. This tight-knit community loves to support their local artists, enjoying live performances, concerts, art galleries, as well as cultural celebrations. You'll find beautiful maintained parks and miles of hiking and biking trails. Being so close to the canyon, you'll also have quick access to the best snow on Earth. Popular activities include cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, snowmobiling, or visiting one of several world-class ski resorts. Holladay receives an astonishing overall A+ safety rating, meaning that it's one of the safest cities in the state. You might be wondering why this location isn't number 1. Well, it's because a lot of people can't afford to live here. The median sold price here is more than $760,000, with many of the homes selling well over $1 million. So what city is the best? Well, coming in at number 1, Bountiful. This city, known for its abundant beauty, is perfectly placed along the Wasatch Mountains. It's just 11 miles north of the capital city and offers quick access to the highway, so you can get downtown fast while remaining comfortably removed from all the commotion. This tight-knit, family-friendly community offers an extremely high quality of life. Bountiful offers a small-town feel with big city amenities. It's one of the safest suburbs of Salt Lake, with low cost of living, one of the best school systems in the state, and it's an incredible place to live if you love the great outdoors. Bountiful provides loads of trails and green space with 16 parks. At the South Davis Rec Center, you can enjoy swimming, ice skating, fitness, and more. And it's within 30 miles of 7 ski resorts. Area Vibes gave Bountiful an A+ crime rating, which is 39% lower than the state average. Housing in Bountiful is surprisingly affordable. The median sold price is $517,000. Now, as promised, I'll share a few popular locations that are close to Salt Lake that have poor safety ratings. I'll start with Bonneville Hills. This is a family-friendly neighborhood that's close to downtown. It's known to have good schools and parks. Unfortunately, this area receives a poor safety rating. Their crime rate is 96% higher than the Utah average. Then we have East Central. This is a great neighborhood for students or those who are employed by the University of Utah. It's a highly walkable, dog-friendly location with easy access to tracks. You're also close to Hogle Zoo and the Natural History Museum of Utah, but it got an F for crime, which is 100% higher than the Utah average. Next, Sugar House is a great walking town with large parks, businesses, coffee shops, and bars. You will find a nightlife here and a lot of crime. This exciting part of town receives an F. The crime here is shockingly 168% higher than the state average. Finally, Liberty Wells. Here, you'll find trendy restaurants, bars, coffee shops, and loads of green space. You can visit Tracy Aviary, catch a performance at the Grand Theater, or see a Salt Lake Bees baseball game. And this is one of the few liberal-leaning areas in Utah. Just 8 miles from downtown, a large percentage of the homes here are rental properties with a heavy population of young professionals. Liberty Wells receives a big, fat F. Their crime rate is insanely high, 181% higher than the Utah average. Now, what are the most dangerous areas in the valley? To be honest, those last 4 neighborhoods all qualify, and possibly even Murray, which I have in the top 10 on this list. But you might also want to avoid the Capitol Hill area, West Valley City, and South Salt Lake. For an in-depth look, check out Top 10 Most Dangerous Places to Live in Utah. Hopefully this list was helpful. Remember, it's only meant to be a guide. Data can be skewed, misunderstood, and outdated, so be sure to do your own research. If you're paying rent or living in mom's basement, you'll want to watch Why Paying Rent Will Destroy You. look for the links to all my recommended videos below. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you, and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have a friend or a family member looking to buy a home, you can easily text this video to them. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.